Hello, Dr. Vikki Petersen. I wanted to talk to you about something that can be very devastating for a new parent, a new mom, and that is postpartum depression. You're pregnant, it takes a long time to make that whole baby body from scratch, 9 long months, and then you have your beautiful baby and you're not happy. And it can be very, very distressing for a mom. She feels guilty, she's depressed, she has bad thoughts, and it can really be devastating, not just for her, but for her significant other, her family, because of course having a baby is a time of joy and the whole family gets involved, and here's mom feeling terrible. So there is a root cause to this. It's something we see here a lot at the clinic, and we have excellent success treating. So if you've ever been a mom with postpartum, or if you know of anybody suffering, please tell them and show them this video. So there's a bit of a profile that goes along with a woman who's more likely to suffer from postpartum. And it goes back to even younger years, women who have migraines with their period, they have really bad menstrual cramps, they have PMS, so there's a lot of mood swings and irritability, etc., associated with their period. Women who have trouble conceiving, they feel like, or miscarriages. So sometimes women feel like they were pregnant, but they don't even miss their period, or they're just a titch late for their period, and then they get their period and they're like, wow, I really thought I was pregnant. And sometimes they really are, they're just not able to sustain the pregnancy. Another one is women who suffer a lot of nausea with their pregnancy, whether it's just in the first trimester or throughout the pregnancy. So what do all these symptoms have in common is low progesterone. Progesterone is the mellow, feel-good hormone that very often women don't have enough of. It's also the hormone that keeps the baby in the placenta for that first trimester. So what happens is a woman conceives, the word progesterone, pro for gestation. So a woman has to make enough progesterone to keep the baby in that little home for the first trimester. And then what happens is that the placenta itself makes the progesterone for the rest of the 2 trimesters left. And so women that tend to miscarry, and it often happens within that first trimester, it's because she wasn't making enough progesterone. And this is pretty well known in medicine, but they have a very kind of gross level of what's the demarcation of not enough progesterone. We use a level that's a little bit more subtle than that. Progesterone, when it's bioidentical, and this is very, very key because there's a very big difference between synthetic progesterone and bioidentical progesterone, because as I said, the word means for gestation, but if you were to give a pregnant woman the synthetic form of progesterone, she would actually miscarry. So they're very, very different as a compound. Women who are perimenopausal or sometimes younger than that, who for whatever reason are put on synthetic progesterone, usually dislike it. It will aggravate PMS and aggravate headaches, all the things that the natural progesterone fixes, the synthetic can aggravate. So very, very different compounds, so please know that. But for getting back to postpartum depression, women can feel so guilty and so terrible about how they're feeling, and it's a very, very difficult time, and it's very preventable, and it can turn around very quickly with the progesterone. Progesterone is something that can get diminished at a very young age. I used to suffer from that, and I was only a teenager, but it can diminish because of the adrenal glands are under stress. Your adrenal glands are your stress gland, but the adrenal glands make a lot of different hormones, but they will literally shunt away from making progesterone to make more stress hormones if the body is under stress or if you are under stress. So progesterone can kind of get the short end of the stick pretty readily that way. Again, very easy to fix, completely natural, completely safe, but it is this profile. So I feel like young women who, like me, used to suffer from PMS and headaches and things like that, all the way up to women who are having trouble conceiving, these are all profiles that would be at risk for the postpartum depression, at risk for miscarriages, at risk for a lot of nausea with the pregnancy, etc. So if you know any women in this category, please send them my way. This is something that we truly specialize in, and it's easy to remedy. So please share this video with other women and men. Obviously, a man does not like to see his partner suffering. Families do not like to see their daughter suffering. So please share this with others. And what I can offer is a phone consultation if someone lives long distance, or of course an in-person consultation if you're local. We are a destination clinic, so we do see people from across the country. Also visit the website at rootcausemedical.com, and I'd love to help. See you soon.